Hello family, welcome to another edition of Stepping into Your Destiny. We're going to carry on talking today about defeating your giants that you may be facing. There are giants in life. You will always have giants that you're going to have to defeat and overcome in your lifetime. Last week we talked about saving grace, and we talked about defeating the giant of self-righteousness. Today I want to carry on talking about defeating another giant in your life that you probably find is harassing you. That's the giant of sin and self-depravity. See, what happened is that when you got saved, you defeated the giant of self-righteousness because you cannot be saved by your own self. You need the gift of God, which is the grace of God. And we said, if memory serves me right, that we talked about the 5 aspects of the grace of God. David picked up 5 stones from the brook. So we said one of the 5 stones was the saving grace of God. And today I want to move on and talk about defeating the giant of sin and self-depravity by using the other grace of God. Now remember in the book of James in chapter 4 and verse 6 that God gives more grace. So there's more grace available for you. It's not just the grace for salvation, there's grace for other things. Remember what 1 Peter 4 and verse 10 says, that it talks about the manifold grace of God. So it's not just one aspect of grace. The grace of God has many colors, and we need to tap into the various colors of the grace of God. So I believe there are 5 aspects to the grace of God. So to defeat the giant of sin, saving grace is not the one that you need, because saving grace defeats the penalty of sin, but you need to defeat the power of sin. And the grace that you need for that is sanctifying grace. In other words, the gift that God gives you that enables you to overcome sin in your life. Sin is a major problem in a Christian's life. Don't let people tell you that sin is not a problem. Because sin will stop you, will hinder your walk with God. Yes, He saved you from sin, but now He gives you power to save yourself from that sin. When we talk about it, the Bible says in 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 23, it says, and the God of peace Himself sanctifies you wholly. God Himself gives you the grace for sanctification. He sets you apart, sets you free, and make you holy. Now, what does it mean to be holy? Very often, people think about holiness as being clean. Well, holiness is not about being clean. Yes, it has an aspect of cleanliness into it. It has an aspect of not sinning. But holiness means this. It means to stand out, to stand apart. It means to be a cut above. What does that mean? You know, when you look at the word holiness, every time it is used in the Bible in reference to God, God is comparing Himself to other gods. In other words, holiness is a comparative word. It is comparing one from the other. God is holy. There is none like Him. In other words, He is superior to other gods. You understand, my family? He is superior to other gods. So, and God sanctifies you, He cleans you and makes you whole. He is the God that can do that and help you to defeat the giant of sin and self-depravity. So today, accept that grace in your life. You can't do it by yourself. And the God of peace Himself will sanctify you. God is your helper. He will not leave you. If He saved you, He's going to help you to remain saved. God bless you.